right, Beer Night followers. This is the Talking New Metal segment. This is Steve, and this is... Fuck, I got Chris with me with the Talking New Metal segment. It's awesome. I've been doing it by myself.
We're finally merging the parts of this channel.
Yeah, I'm merging a little bit
into one.
Yes, why not? I've been doing it by myself for quite a while. Ryan has abandoned me. He won't fucking come over or anything. Which is fine.
Calls.
He does send me music, which after episode 25 drops, I'll be listening to a couple tracks that he has picked for me. But we're going to do a song that everyone wants me to do, The Warning, which has been a really good staple for the channel. I've done like 4 or 5 different songs from The Warning.
Who's The Warning?
And I blame you for that as well, because you showed me that VMA, I think, was it the VMAs or the Grammys?
Yeah,
was it the
Grammys?
VMAs?
VMAs, yeah.
You showed me that video, and I was kind of hooked. Let's check it out. And I checked it out, and fucking it blew up. The Warning Army fucking commented. I've been checking out a bunch of different Warning songs. Now I got the guy that showed me it. We're going to listen to a brand new song that dropped a couple days ago that should be coming off their new album, coming out shortly, I believe. I think next month, I believe. But this song is called Burnout, and we're going to check it out here with Chris. You got anything to add real quick before we check it out?
First ever listen.
Yes, never heard it.
First ever
I'm ready
listen.
to rock and roll.
True reaction.
Mm-hmm. So here we go. The Warning, Burnout. Pretty funky. Got that like hard sound. Like that bass kick sound.
I don't know what you're saying.
I can't hear you either. I know a couple burnouts. Bass sounds interesting. Whoa.
I have a lot of thoughts.
That's all you talk about. There ain't even a spark inside you left, nothing to put out. The smoke around you fills up the room. Everything you do, it splits us in two. You're just a burnout.
Chris, what'd you think of that sucker? I didn't even take a sip of my beer during that.
So, okay, I really wanted to chime in the middle of the song, but I figured it's short enough to where I just let it play.
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn here. I'm kind of torn because, so I've been a pretty big proponent of the Warning. I've turned a lot of people onto them before they kind of blew up on YouTube and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, check these chicks out. They're doing some really, really cool shit. I felt like this was kind of like the Warning by numbers.
Yeah. Kind of like
And it didn't.
basic, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's a single and it's just like out to grab people, and it's just, you know. But I just really felt like there wasn't anything there that really grabbed me and kicked me in the ass and made me like, whoa, okay, this is awesome.
It's got a crazy like little bass tone, little like fart.
Like, it's
I forget
cool.
what it's called. It's like a distortion bass
Did you
tone.
say fart?
Like the fart like guitar tone, right? There's that one like where it's that guitar tone you can tell it's like sounds like a fart noise, but that kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
Okay, then.
See, I finally have someone to back, go back and forth with.
Yeah, but the fart,
fart
the
noise.
fart, that
Fart
makes
noise.
it sound very pleasant.
Yeah, it does. It's
smelled-
that
it smelled-
distorted.
It smelled good too. So I just felt like it was, I don't know, like it was just very generic for them. Not that that's a bad thing. Look, I don't want it to sound like I'm saying it's a bad song. I don't think it's a bad song. It still had their kind of flair, their kind of spirit, which, one of the things that really attracted me to the Warning was their charisma and their spirit, right? Like there was a lot of like presence there.
I think live it would be
Particularly,
good.
yeah, like
'Cause
live.
I think live when you see them live, they have that.
Yeah, this song
something.
This song would certainly kick
about
ass more live than it does on the album, I think.
Yeah.
Because it felt like very almost underproduced, like it just like it was very. It's radio ready. It's definitely radio ready. But I don't think that's really me ready.
Yeah.
Like it's radio ready, but I don't know that it's really me ready.
Yeah.
Is it something I'm gonna put in my heavy rotation?
I don't think
put
so,
on my
no.
playlist, so
It's
to
not,
speak.
It's not,
like it's not
as
really.
I usually say on the channel, it's not car blasting material.
Car blast.
It's not. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna blast that sucker in the car.
No, I don't think so either. Like I feel like the rest of the album will probably have deeper cuts on it that I'll want to blast more.
Sick. So I reacted to Sick, and I actually really I got into that song a couple more times, and I really like that song. It's a good one from their new album that's coming out.
So like, I like the Warning a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm a charter member of the Warning Army, but
Not yet. You're not there yet.
Well, no, I was there pretty early on with this band, more than anybody else I know anyway.
I figure, yeah.
But I think the Warning Army needs to calm down a little bit. Just like pump the brakes a touch.
Whoa. No, everything they put out is gold, according to them.
And it's not like this is bad. Like look, this is not like it's not a bad song. It's not something I hear. I'm like, oh, this sucks. No. It's very listenable. It has their charisma and their flair to it, which is important because that's part of their appeal. Really,
I do like
it's their spirit and their charisma.
They're all sisters too, and I like that aspect. It's fantastic. All musicians. The term burnout is kind of outdated to me a little bit. It seems like that was like back when I was in fucking high school. I know a couple burnouts, even like a little bit in the early 2000s, 2010s. Like I know a couple burnouts that fucking just like are horrible people. Like just won't give you time of day or flake on you so much.
I was thinking like Burnout Paradise.
No,
I was thinking like.
If you look at the lyrics, you're kind of talking about like burnouts, like flakes almost. Like
gotcha.
Flakes,
Yeah, I was trying to really absorb it. I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics on the screen. I was trying to really absorb
music a little bit.
Yeah, I was trying to really absorb it, and it really felt like a single. Mm-hmm. And I think so. It's not fair to represent the entire album by it, which I'm not going to do. I like albums as a whole, right? And I realize that albums have singles and deep cuts, and the deep cuts tends to be where I lean more.
Yeah, it tends to be better than
So-
the singles.
But I will say, if I'm gonna be a harsh critic, I will say that I've enjoyed some of the Warnings singles, not deep cuts, a little bit more in the past.
All right.
I feel like this just has a little bit of the edge taken off of it.
All right.
There's not as much of an edge there, not as much aggression there. And maybe that's by design. Maybe they're starting to try to appeal to a larger audience. That's fine. I don't really have a problem with that, like some other elitists might. It just doesn't grab me as much as some of their more kind of slightly edgier, for lack of a better word, stuff does.
All right.
But it still has their kind of spirit and their charisma in it, and it's still fun to listen to. It's not like it's a bad song. It's just not one of my favorite by them.
There you go. There's our reaction to the Warning Burnout. Thank you, Chris, for indulging me into this reaction thing on Talking New Metal Music. We got actually another song we're going to check out, so make sure you stay tuned. We'll see you then.